Welcome to my channel, and today I present to you my first project, fully working functional Arduino 3D printed RC car. This car, it took me a few months to, to finalize it. It's not really finished though. It runs and everything. It's rear wheel drive, although it has all the differential for the all wheel drive. It's been breaking apart many times over and over and over, and it's constant work. But I finally got it running, so I'm gonna show you all the features, the details of the car. So these rims I actually did them on Blender. I use Blender 3D to create all my modeling and everything. Everything is measured by millimeters. I actually got a caliper. So let's go from back to front. So here, I done this a few years ago. This right here it's a wiring system or like a power distribution system. It's people might say ghetto, but it actually works. So right here is let me take a look. This is a 12 volt rail. Straight from the battery. This one right here is regulated 5 volts from 1 VEC or electronic speed controller. And then on the other side right here is from the other speed controllers. Both of them are 5 volts. So the reason why I got them like that is because I want to distribute the power to different components, so I don't always draw the current from all those speed controller. All right, and then the one on the left top is ground. Everything finishes there. All right, so this piece right here, right there, that's like my number. I don't know, maybe like the 8 different print, because the drive axle, it just kept popping and breaking and splitting in half. I finally got it at the right measurements and everything. All right, the suspension, so it doesn't have no springs or anything like that. I guess out of the blues, it just occurred to me and it works. So this piece of wire let me see. All right, right there on the bottom is actually in place, and it's holding basically the lower control arms in that specific angle or position to give me ground clearance, so that it can actually ride on the wheels and not on the lower body. All right, this is the Arduino Uno. I meant to use the Mini, but I guess my soldering skills wasn't pretty good, so I just put that one right there. The actual board right here, I actually measured that on Blender, and I created actual support. As you can see right here, it's actually measured, and then on the little hole, there's one there, one here over here to the left, and then let me see if I can get the other ones. See, I didn't do that one, but let me see. Oh, it just pulled out, that's why. They're right there, but y'all get the idea. This is the NRF 24L1 antenna. Everything is wired up pretty nice. This is the C and the other communicating cables, the column ones and everything right there. Let me see. The battery. Alright, that's the spec of the battery. It's a 3-cell battery. It's enough for this build. So this right here, it meant to be a brake system. It didn't work, but I just left it there. So I probably just reuse it for something else. I'm just gonna keep this car as is. I just finished printing 2 drive shafts for the front wheels for the all-wheel drive. I'll get that in a minute. All right, this is the power connector, or the switch. I'm sorry, that's the switch, the on and off switch. I guess kill switch. So basically, the battery, the positive cable, it goes straight to the switch. All right, turn on, I pass the switch. That cable runs all the way underneath. This little mumbo jumbo down here. It actually goes underneath here. It's like a tunnel. Let me see. Pretty sure you guys seen it already. Right there. Alright. That goes right here. And then from there, it goes straight to the speed controller, which is underneath it. I will show you in a minute. And then to the board. Alright, the board is getting 12 volts straight out of the battery, so there's no overdraw from the board, so it won't kill the board. Alright. And then all the servos and stuff are powered straight from the speed controller from the 5-volt rail, which is down here in the bottom. Alright. The board basically, it just sends signals, PWM signals to the servos and to brushless motors over here. And that's all it does. Alright, it doesn't control no power at all. It just sends signals. That's it. That's all I wanted to do. That's why I created it. I'll be doing another video explaining all this in details for y'all guys. Alright. Alright, let's keep going forward. So these are two. I'll show you right here so you guys can read it. That's what it is. This is like my number, I don't know, probably like my 15 print. And then the one underneath, which is actually going to the actual main shaft right here, that's like my number, I don't know, probably 8 or 9, something like that. Alright, this right here, that bearing, it's not coming upward because the other bearing from the supporting the shaft, it actually put in place, preventing that one to go upward, but it comes out to the top. This is like my number, I don't know, probably 5 main drive shaft that I've done. This is actually wood. I had to go wood because I guess the torque is strong enough for the PLA to handle. With all this, I just understood. I learned the PLA stresses. That's one thing that you guys need to learn. Alright. Yeah, so over here to the front, so y'all guys can see a bit of detail. That's basically all it is. This is my first project. This is a learning progress. Alright. I'm doing another vehicle right now. With better mounts. Alright, this cable right here, it just put in there so I can just lift it up, and so I don't have to like hold it from the sides or whatever, because everything's mentioned is pretty weak. It's strong for the forces that it has to handle. Alright, but not upward or say like that, but just forward. That's what the tires pulls forward. Alright. This is like my number, I don't know, this is like my number 30th time that I try to do something, and this one, it just worked. I just left it like that. Alright, as you can see right here, it's missing the drive shaft over here. I just done 3D printed those. I'm gonna put them in a minute and see how it runs. I'll be showing another video driving, because I don't have 4 hands. Alright guys, I'll be real, so I just need help with that. So now the suspension for this one is the same as the rear. It's just, see the wire right there? It's doing the same thing as the one over there. It's just that this one is actually held on with a zip strap on both ends over here, just to keep it in place. Alright, so it looks straight. Alright, the gears, how it handles, you know what, it handles pretty damn good. I'm actually surprised. They not scrapping themselves too thin. They actually holding pretty strong, I guess. I made it to a little bit thicker because of that. This car took me a lot of work to do. Alright, it's all dedication right here. Another thing I want to show you is, look at this twist. Alright, that's PLA. Alright, the reason why it twists, because the way I designed it, this car, when it runs on its own, it pulls straight. Alright, it doesn't flex, or like I guess drift cars or whatever.